Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. And if you are a newcomer, welcome to my channel. I'm so honoured that you've chosen me for these spiritual readings and spiritual guidance. Okay, and I hope that they're helping to guide you into, and helping to soothe and heal you, because I am a healer by heart. Okay. If you are a subscriber and an avid viewer, I hope that these readings help you, to guide you, to spiritually heal you inside. And I just want to share with you that I absolutely adore doing this. I feel this is my calling. I am a healer, as I said. I used to be in the medical profession, and I've always felt spiritual towards my patients, and I always felt, there were some messages for me to pass to people here. I've always felt that, and that's why I created this channel, to reach out to you guys. Okay. The reason why I'm starting off with this introduction is because I have to. I don't have sponsors for this channel. I do not. I'm not. I'm not a big production company here. Television program. I'm just at home, and I sit day and night working on this channel, and to formulate these videos and to compile these videos, and I sit and bring in spirits constantly. It's like you just look at the amount of videos that I've uploaded. There's hundreds now. And all free service to you guys to help guide you. I don't have sponsors. I don't get paid for this. I get the odd personal reading, because obviously I give a service here where people feel satisfied with the readings that I give here, that they don't feel that they need further guidance, because that's what I do. I heal here. So for me to sustain this channel, to help you guys to continue with our family here that we've created, I need some help with donations. Basically, I just survive really on donations, and I can't sustain this channel for much longer without support from my viewers and subscribers. And so in exchange for supporting my channel and everything that I give here as a free service, for a small donation to my channel, I'm offering a raffle. Yeah. That's all I can afford. And a raffle which will be a free in-depth reading for the winner, and it's over the from now, basically over the next the autumn period, actually. So it's September, October, going into November. So sometime in November I will pull a draw on this raffle. Okay. But the main thing here is the support that I need from you guys with small donations to sustain this channel here, so I can continue with helping and healing here. Okay. Otherwise it's free, and I have lots of avid followers now that I'm helping here. I know that. and I know I'm reaching out to you guys. So just before I start this Sagittarian love reading, I just want to say please donate to my channel, please, because if I don't get donations I won't be able to do this anymore. I won't be able to sustain working on a channel literally 24 hours a day to give you a service, you know, give you a free service here to you guys. Okay, so I will have to, you know, I'm relying on your donations here. Anything from like $5, £5 of a donation to my channel. Okay, and you can pay that directly to PayPal to this email address here, or you can email me and I'll send you a request for payment of your donation. Okay, and in replace, you know, in offering a raffle to for a donation. So you know, also offering this free service as well for a donation. I will be also offering, you know, these raffles and to support my channel and your donations. I will be needing continuance of this so I can keep going with my channel here and offering this service. Unfortunately, I'm not a big corporation and I just sitting here at home putting 24/7 into this because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love this and I adore you guys. I adore you guys and I don't get paid for it, and it's all free, and I do it from my heart here, but I do need something to sustain this channel and what I'm putting into it. Even if it just pays the electric bill that to you know, to support this channel, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. Okay, Sagittarians, I love you. I love all of you, and I've built this little club up as well, this Sagittarian club, Sagittarian only club, which is great because I'm a Sagittarian, as you know. So I'm building this kind of as well on the sideline here of Sagittarian little club that we've got. Okay. And so it's a bit unfair really, but if you're not Sagittarian and you've got your moon or you've got your sun rising or sun rising, sun setting, moon setting, whatever, you know, in Sagittarian, you can still come here, you still be part of this club. Okay, so Sagittarian, we're looking at the love reading here, and it's kind of, I know we've been through some turbulent times over the summer. I feel when we looked at the general October reading, we got the essence of what's been going on in the background there. There's been some controlling issues here. Okay, which is not love, it's not love. Okay, so now we're looking at love, and I do feel this kind of bleeds into that as well, obviously, because the general readings also bleed into the relationship readings. Okay, so I will look into the Sagittarian love reading now. I feel most of it's covered in the general reading, but we'll have a look here what's we will have a look what is happening in the love of October. If I don't feel satisfied with this reading, because you know, obviously this reading's Sagittarius, it's for me as well, and if I don't feel satisfied, I'll put my cards down here. Okay, so this may be a lengthy video, so be prepared. Go and get yourself a cup of coffee, switch this off, go and get yourself a glass of wine, put it on the big screen there, so because it could go up to an hour, this love reading. Okay, because this is me extending my love out to you guys for supporting me, okay, with this channel. So let's have a look here. The first card I've got here, Sagittarian, obviously with what's going on and has been going on in the months behind us, and this is going into October, and I feel the general reading, I felt so intense about that. I did. And we've got the Tower card here, the Tower card. Okay, I do feel that this is on top of the tarot card. It feels like somebody who's controlling here is trying to teach you a lesson here in some capacity. So there's that essence in October that somebody is trying to, because you denied them, they're now trying to either get you back here, not get you back physically, get you back emotionally, because you didn't comply. You didn't comply, okay. So now this is the issue. There's the Tower card in October, because this is what was supposed to happen, is marriage, harmony, engagement, celebration. That is what was supposed to happen. But because this stupid person, Sagittarian, decided to play some kind of I'm getting controlling game here, or decided to play mind games here. I'm getting mind games. And we touched on the narcissistic behaviour as well, because they don't take no for an answer. That kind of situation, Sagittarian, here in October. But I wouldn't worry too much here, because I've got a feeling November, there's a couple of people coming in here, but there's in November I feel that there's somebody that's, shall I say, more your caliber, has your values, has your integrity, and the same level of respect here, has a full ego, and I feel that coming in November, not in October. October is like sealing this deal up with this one that's a narcissist that you really ought to just back away from. The October guy that's coming in, I feel now you're aware of these red flags, and you're aware of these red flags, and now you're sort of very acutely aware of looking out for people who are narcissistic now. And when this person comes in November, you're going to recognise, I do feel from this channel as well, I do feel from me healing and teachings on this channel here, that you're going to be more aware, more mindful, you know, as you continue to watch this channel. You're going to become more mindful, and you're going to share with other people who are in the same situation here with comments, and you're going to also make friends from this channel, and go on other social media and chat as friends. You're going to make bonds because of this channel, okay? So, and all this is going to help you to be mindful in recognising the right person or the wrong person in the future. Okay, so in November I see a male or a female coming in with a full ego, not an over, because we're talking about these people who are narcissistic, who just have a small ego that needs to be filled. You know, they need that void filling, that ego to be made from small to big, you know. And this is what we're dealing with here in October. And if they don't get that, they will, you know, I'll just go back to I'm not going to go through that reading again. I found it exhausting, the general reading, Sagittarius. And also I did another one as well, all the Sagittarius ones, September, October. So yeah, this person that's going to come in the future, so don't worry about this. Don't get yourself all let up thinking, I can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with another month of this. It's just gone on and on and on. I can't deal with it. Don't worry about it, because in November, with all the, like I say, with all these teachings and on these bonds that we're making here, we're all going to be aware here, with the Sagittarian club especially, okay? We're all going to be aware here of these people when they enter our lives from now on, okay, spiritually. But in November, there's somebody coming in with a complete ego, who is more at your caliber, and you will allow that person in because you can see that, you know what to look for. Okay, so we're going back to October here, love reading. Yes, we've got the Tower, and this should have been, like I say, it's a good job really. It's a blessing in disguise really. It should have been this, which is a marriage and happiness and a celebration. And what can I say? I feel this person did a really good job on you, because when you met them, they were so covert, that it was believable until they all started coming out of the woodwork here, because eventually it does, you know. It was so covert, you know. You saw this man, good looking, very demure, had those intense eyes, you know, and sort of and looked at you as if they were in love with you, you know, that kind of intense stare. And the dating, I you know, it's that kind of covert narcissism. As she was dating, you'd go for picnics, and it was like, oh, it was like a Mills and Boons kind of, you know, going on a meadow, you know, in a beautiful meadow alone together, and him spreading out the blanket on the grass, and you know, him setting everything out on the picnic there. And this is like a visual, what I'm giving you to visualize what this covert narcissist was prepared to do to get this narcissistic supply, okay? And at first it was wonderful, you know, it would spread the blanket. I can see you on this meadow, on this slight hill, looking over to a beautiful landscape view, and you know, and you're thinking, wow, this is amazing. And him sort of laid there on this blanket, looking, and you're both looking up to the sky at the clouds, you know, and you turn to him and you can see his eyes looking at you, staring at you all lovingly, and there's no words needs to be spoken, you know, because it was the moment, it was that moment, and you thought, wow, this is great. And the red flag here, I feel that there was no words. Everything was done in silence and covertly, although I don't say that you shouldn't trust anyone here, but when there's no words, and just, you know, they say go by actions, but when there's no words at all, and just those glaring, intense eyes pulling you in, and these actions of like this Mills and Boons. I'm not saying it's BS, but it's beautiful, and I think that you felt that you found something beautiful, you know. And then after so long, the words started to come out. The silence stopped, You know, the beautiful actions stopped, then the words started to come out, and it was all very controlling. And this is where we are in October. They've gone through that covert phase there of drawing you in. And now the words are definitely coming out. And this is why it's so confusing to you, because you remember these beautiful moments, you know, you remember these beautiful moments without words, without words. I would say in the future that's going to be like a big red flag to you. If you go on a date and there's no words, that obviously, you might say, well, they're shy, but obviously, I feel that sometimes somebody that quiet is hiding who they are, is hiding behind something here, and that's also very covert, isn't it? When they're very quiet and it's all actions like, oh, get this lady a glass of champagne, get this lady whatever she wants, and then it's silence, nothing, you know. And no words, but beautiful actions. Okay, but now in October, well, I feel September, this person still remained very silent, but got all their monkeys out working and going back to the Sagittarian route, instead of them working on you. Okay, so this is where it's confusing, where the Tower card here, and then we've got, this is what you thought should have been happening here. Because it was, the whole thing was so beautiful at first. For the first, how long can a covert narcissist do that for? Anybody got any ideas? Comment below, okay. I would say at the max here, that could go on for 2 months max, I feel, and then the words start to come out. If you're lucky, maybe a year. If you're very lucky, 2 years, and then the words start to come out. But always be aware of somebody who sits very quietly and there's lots of monkeys around causing trouble. That's another sign. Okay, so yeah, this you felt this should have turned into marriage here, but it didn't. It turned into the Tower card, which is another red flag. Why would it go down the road of Tower when you've met the perfect man who's got a whole ego, where it starts with all this beautiful romantic love making and massage, but there's no words, you know. So why would that turn into a Tower? You know, this is what Spirit is trying to convey. Why would it turn into a Tower when it should have been turning into this? It's gone really dark at the moment. The lighting has gone very dim, but it's because it's very stormy outside. So yes, so this is where this realization, this dawning on us in October. Okay. And now this person has decided, oh right, they're going to start to play mind games, and this is where, you know, the silence has been dropped. Now the covertness has gone. So then this is where you found out there's another person involved here, or was another person involved, as well as you, in some situations here, that they were playing tricks on you all along, right from the beginning when you sat on that meadow and they were putting that blanket out on the grass and you was picking bluebells and, you know, making daisy chains and looking into each other's eyes. Right from then they were playing this trickery. which you started to get quite emotional. Well, yes, you did. We're looking back September, July, August, September. It made you very emotional there, and you'd reached a stalemate because you're thinking, I don't understand this guy, you know. He was the perfect gentleman. Where did that person go? So your emotions are kind of a bit confused because you don't want to let this person go because of the beautiful moments you had together. But the reality is the mask has dropped and you've been landed with this control freak, you know. So, and you've also realised that there is another female. You think, what the hell is going on here? What the hell, you know? And this is what this kind of person does who has a small ego. They have to feed it. If you're not there, you might let them down, so they've got to get another, you know, supply from somewhere else. So this is the type of person that has multiple people on the go here, okay. So what crowns this is, I'm just going to pop my glasses on. What crowns this is, this has caused a surprise. It's very surprising. We have the Two of Rods in reverse, and that depicts that card, surprise, surprise, surprise. It's like surprise. This is who I am really, you know. So there's all this kind of dawning on you and revelation of the truth about this person, okay. This is all coming to light in October. So you are very vigilant over this. Now this is why you know your mum would say to you, oh, not all men are like that, you'll meet someone one day, you know, that kind of, your mother would sort of reassure you, oh, you'll meet Mr. Right, he'll sweep you off your feet, you know. Men are not, they're not all like that, you know. The next one will be different. And this is where this comes in really, because I do feel sometimes the wisdom of our parents is right, you know, because I feel if we're aware and mindful of these red flags that we weren't aware of. I mean, somebody who's behaving like a perfect gentleman but never says a single word, okay, but it's over the top Mr. Right, you know. It's like opening the doors for you without talking to you, without a word, you know, going for these fabulous trips and fabulous picnics and sweeping you off your feet, but there's no words, you know, like they're hiding who they are. So I do feel sometimes the wisdom of our parents is right in terms of, oh, don't worry, you'll meet someone else better, you know. Oh dear. Yeah, so this is why you're vigilant here. I need some new glasses as well. Look at my glasses, I'm very poor here. So we've got vigilance here, vigilance. Oh gosh, and is it a learning curve for you? Isn't it a learning curve for you, Sagittarian? Don't we get fed up with these learning curves? There's always another inroad to go and visit. There's always another chinks in the curtain that we didn't notice before. There's a learning curve, right? And okay, there's somebody here that's coming in. another man, the King of Coins. Now this man, I feel you know this man, and this man wants to be with you. He wants to be victorious with you. He's there in the background. Now this could be the man that I'm talking about, that is going to come in. He's around, but he's going to come in more in November. But also I do feel there's someone else. There's this man here and there's another man coming in separately from this man. I'm feeling that in November. Not a boyfriend or a partner from the past. It's kind of someone that you know. I get this. It's like Spirit is saying, go for someone you know, and if you know them, at least you know you've seen them. You've seen them in all their entirety. If you know them, and you know that they're not wearing a mask, you know that they're not hiding something. And if you know this person, it's better that you get to know that. I feel there's somebody here from the past that you're going to meet up in November who you know, who's not like covert and hiding. I don't feel you know this King of Coins. I don't feel you know, it's like a new person that's just come in. I don't feel you know them. I still feel that you're a bit kind of, oh, but that person did that and that person did that, and I'm not really sure. Although I like them and I know they're trying to pursue me, I'm not sure, because there has been maybe one or two red flags there that I'm not really sure of. So this is where you're going to become mindful. You're thinking, okay, well, this person that you're going to go and see in November, you know them. You know them. You know them as a person. And also, I do feel you know that they've got a full ego here as well, and they want to see you again. So we've got that situation, and although we've got this King of Coins here, we're not sure about this King of Coins, because we're not sure. He's hiding, you know, we're kind of very acutely aware of red flags now. So Sagittarians are becoming very intellectually mindful in their choices in October, November, going into the winter time. Okay, which is it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So take it slowly with this King of Coins. I feel with this King of Coins, I'm picking up that he wants to pursue you. He wants to be victorious in getting you. Okay, but what I'm picking up with him is that there is a bit of control here, and I feel you did pick this up when you've been on dates with this person, or you've spent time with this person. You noted that there was some, you know, control statements, and not that you've been paranoid, but you picked up that red flag there. You're very becoming quite sassy, and you're becoming very mindful of watching out for these signs now. Okay, yeah. So there is hope here in October. There's hope. I've got the Star card, and that's a good card, the Star card. Let's just have a look at the Star card closely here. Okay, well, this Star card is hope, faith, bright prospects, optimism, insight, and spiritual love. That's what the Star card depicts here. The Star card depicts. And you're next to this, Sagittarian. You're next to this. So you're going to gain insights of all of this, what's been going on here, why you was pulled into this situation, all very covertly. And now you've got this other man sitting here who you're not sure of, because he's shown characteristics of control. Not greatly, but it's like this King of Pentacles showed his control by mocking you. That's right. Like for instance, they would you know, mock you in front of people and then say, oh, it was only a joke. Oh, come on, it was a joke. You know, don't you have a sense of humour? That, you know, you're thinking, oh right, this is like red flags here. Trying to you know, trying to make me in public look like I've not got a character, like I've not got a personality where I can see humour, and in that process putting you down at the same time, that kind of situation. You saw a little red flag there, and this is where this King of Coins, it's kind of put you off a bit there, because you're not like that. You don't take the mickey out of people. You don't, you know, you don't take, you know, verbally put people down in front of people. You're not like that, Sagittarian. You're not like that, and you want somebody who isn't like that, you know, who would respect you and not, you know, assume that you're going to put up with that crap and bullshit. Really, sorry. So you want justice now. You want justice. You want justice. We've got the Justice card here. You want justice. You do want justice, because in October and going back September, August, you are disgusted, really disgusted. You are disgusted, absolutely disgusted with this behaviour of this person who, you know, all the light was shed on this, of how covert this person was, and you're disgusted, you're disgusted. Because, you know, you didn't realise, well, you soon found out that there was someone else there, but that's typical of a narcissist. They need their supply. Okay, so we go to the angel cards now, and we've got, okay, the angels are sending you a miracle here, a miracle, a miracle. Can you see you on the sideline there, looking at this miracle that is being presented to you? Now this miracle is a miracle of spiritual growth, of insight into this, and spiritual love. So, you know, Spirit has brought you a miracle of you there looking at the sidelines, and it's brought you this miracle, and this miracle is you having insight now of seeing these people in a mindful way when they enter your life. So now what they're going to bring you, the angels and Spirit are going to bring you into your life now, spiritual love. Because when somebody has got a small ego like this that they need to feed, they use very evil tactics, as you've experienced, to fill that void. Okay, they actually hate you for being a whole person. They hate you because you've got a whole personality they don't have. So now you're going to be aware of this now, mindfully aware of this. Okay, and that's the miracle that angels have brought here, okay? Which these angels are bringing you a vision of the vision, the true vision, the vision here, the vision of the truth here, the truth. They're bringing a vision of the truth here. I feel the truth of humanity, the truth of how people can be here, the truth of true humanity. So they're bringing you a gift here, a spiritual gift for you to have vision and see this before you step into these realms again and getting involved with these people that are not whole in their selves, okay? And they use underhanded tactics, you know, that are not, they're not, you know, they're not, it's not good, it's not for your own well-being when people do this and play mind games with you, and it confuses you. Why are you playing mind games with me? You don't need to, I love you, you know. So there's kind of this vision, this miracle that's going to give you insight into spiritual love here, and you're going to see this now. You're going to see this. You're going to see the truth of humanity here. Okay. So the oracle cards here. Okay, I feel this is very spiritual awakening here. Very spiritual, this reading, Sagittarius. Although you're disgusted in the way that you've been treated here, it's also a very much a learning curve for you. And the learning curve has brought you, has awakened you, it's awakened you to the truth here, the truth. And we've got two oracle cards here. I'm trying to, oracle clarification cards here of this, of October. And it says exercise, exercise. No, I'm not reading that as in physical exercise. I'm reading that as an exercise of the truth, because the second card here that comes with this is the truth. So you are going to now exercise the truth here in all situations. In all situations, you're becoming very highly aware spiritually, highly aware here. You're going to be above people, and you're going to see the vision here of the situation the way it is. Okay, and you're going to be mindful. And make the right choices in life. Okay, so this is your love reading, Sagittarian, for October. Wow, that's like very powerful here. Okay, this message is very powerful. I do feel you're going to exercise this truth and this vision, this miracle in November, when this person, you're going to think to yourself, okay, I need to exercise the truth here. I know this person from my past who's just a friend, you know. I know this person, I know their character, I know they've got a whole, I've seen them expressing normally and not hiding things from me. So, and this King of Coins, I don't know, you're thinking, I don't know this person, I've already seen slight red flags, and I'm going to go with my instinct here, and I'm not going to go there. I do feel, but this person, is also control. It has a control issue and wants to be victorious with you, okay? But I don't see love around that. I see victorious. He wants to be victorious with you. I don't see any love for it, love around that King of Coins. So it's just sitting there. Maybe another lesson that you've actually seen, you know, without getting involved with this person. You've actually picked up on these red flags, and you're exercising the truth here. The truth, okay? But it's saying, don't worry about this. This is beautiful actually, because now you're very highly tuned into this, and in November, this person that's coming into your life has a whole ego and doesn't need it validating. Just needs to find the right person to love, just like you. You just want to find the right person to love, and this other person's the same, and also looking for red flags, and you're at the same level. Okay, so I'm going to say I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings here. I know we've had a convoluted time, and we did have this person coming, maybe confessing to you, or thinking they may confess to you. There was a confession about this female, and it was supposed to lead to marriage and a celebration, and it's not. And the whole truth of this is coming out now, that it's very covert narcissistic behaviour, and now you have seen the truth in this. The truth in this, okay. In actual fact, this person that we're going back July, August, September, it's not good enough for you, Sagittarius. They're not good enough for you. They're not your calibre. Emotionally intelligent, they're not your calibre. They're not your calibre here. They get other people to do their dirty work. They stay very calm, very quiet, behind the scenes. They're controlling. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. The way they've treated you is disgusting, and they've only treated you that way because you're too good for them. You're too good for them. So stand tall, stand high, and move at your own rhythm, and keep your head high and think, yes, I was too good for you, and that's why you behave this way, and I know that I'm too good for you, and move on. Okay, sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, lots of healing here. And we're all Sagittarius together here. Let's stick together, guys, okay? I'm loving you lots and lots, so take care. Bye-bye.